Greetings from Cuyahoga Falls. Welcome back, my friends, to the channel. I am JOEHOVA. It is Saturday. Alright, I have volume. I heard it. Let's have picture, shall we? There we go. Lights, camera, action. Welcome back. So, hope everybody had a great week. And this week, something special for the channel. The first time I'm going to film a Conquest match. Have not had a chance to do that as of yet. So we're going to see how this thing goes. Pretty pumped about it. Thank you to the UEC for doing this. They had a vote to see what they would play this week. Not everybody was pleased with the vote, but you know, we'll have our chances. A lot of the newer units in the UEC still want to play skirmish. Some of the units in the UEC have been here for 6 years, so they're kind of tired of it. So everybody learning to share. It's a beautiful thing. All right, just let me deploy, please. So again, the first time, if you've never seen War of Rights or this Conquest mode, again, a shout out to the developers for really doing a great job trying to keep this game growing and developing. And now there are 3 points of contention, and the flag bearers have a larger role. It's just going to be really cool. Excuse me. So we'll see where we are. It looks like we're over. There's 18th North Carolina. Flagman doing a dance. Look at that. So it looks like we're over by McClellan's headquarters here at the Piper Farm. And I'm not sure if this is the map they're going to play, but my understanding of Conquest is that there are basically 2 or 3 maps tied together, and should be really exciting. There's a 52nd New York. We know them well. 2nd US Cav popping in also. And you can see those points out in the distance. Hello. Had to get out of there so the officers don't give away their plans to me, just in case any of those pesky Confederates are watching. There's the IVB and the 18th North Carolina. 4th Jersey here as well. Let's take a look. Oh, there was somebody else I needed to mute. You guys stand by real quick for me.
I only assume we're gonna do a restart.
Was machst du denn damit?
Ja,
Anfälle auslösen.
Ich spamme Rechtsklick.
Well, it's not going to let me alt-tab out of the game, so it's either going to crash or we're going to keep going. Hey, Ulti, welcome. I hope you're feeling better. Hey, welcome Silver Smurfin as well. Rumor has it we got some 51st in the match today. I saw the Kentucky battery. Let's see if we can find them. 3rd Alabama, 14th Louisiana. Up, there's one of them. Kentucky battery. Kentucky battery. Are we gonna see? Yep, there he is. Silver Smurfin. We got Jesse's here. Turnling. Is Ulti here on the Cannon crew today? I don't see him. Are you gonna play Ulti? Or are you just watching from the sidelines? He's probably on this list and I'm just not seeing him. Alright, on the good old Union side here, 52nd New York, IVB, we talked about that before. The Irish and Mass 2nd Cav, as well as the 5th Cav is here. There's Captain Eddie. 4th Rhode Island, 4th New Jersey, 56th Virginia. Might have to get a 44 going here if the 4th Rhode Island and 4th New Jersey keep playing together. The Tar Heels, 18th North Carolina. We saw those. 2nd Delaware, those crazy Delawares. We know those guys very well.
Such a winter day.
Germans sound terrifying, but they're probably just having a wonderful.
And there's the, speaking of the 4th Jersey, I'm with the 8th under Private Sherman. Oh, nice. So Ulti's here. He's just in disguise. He put on a beard and a scruffy haircut, and he's going to be playing Private Sherman. General Sherman's illegitimate nephew. Ah, there he is right there. Private Sherman. We'll keep an eye on you, Ulti. I'm a Floridian now. Well, it's good to have a Confederate unit that you play with and a Union unit, right?
It's fine. I've been waiting for quite a
Yeah,
while.
if you're going to play Confederate, I mean,
It's fine.
8th Florida's a fine unit. They're responsible for me being here. If it wasn't for the 8th Florida, I'd have never gotten the invite to the UEC, so we always remember the special love that the Floridians gave us way back under when they were under Tischer, and Hogg was just a lowly 1st lieutenant. I'm joking, of course. So this is going to be really, really interesting. I'm fired up about Conquest. Like I said, I haven't even seen it. I've been staying away from it. I'm going to give you the true... USA has secured the field. Oh, that's nice. I'm going to give you a true bird's eye perspective from the fans' point of view because I've never seen it before. This will be the first peek. So you guys will have to help me out in chat because I will be confused. You know me, I'm kind of dumb. All right, stand by. Oh, do they not have a history section for Conquest? That's pretty interesting. I don't hear any audio. But it might just be janked up because I'm not seeing a map here either, so I might have to reset. We'll see what's going on. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go now. Looks like we're at the Pry Ford area. 13th Virginia. All right. Yeah, no history. It's the same for us, Joe. No map. Okay, good. I'm glad it's not just me. All right, let's get in the air and do the good old intro. Greetings from Cuyahoga Falls. My name is JOEHOVA. Welcome to War of Rights. It is Saturday, and we're hanging out with the UEC. Special thanks once again to everyone in the UEC for letting me come by and film these excellent events. I've said it before, I'll say it again. It is like watching a new Civil War movie every single week. These guys are committed to the task at hand, and let's take a look at who we're dealing with today. 8th Florida, Captain Hogg, you see him there. 8th Alabama talking as well. That's Tiberius. We've got 1st Lieutenant Buzzard coming in from the 14th. These guys are going to come up with a plan, and this is a new special game mode. The first time I'm seeing it, it's called Conquest, and if you're an old War of Rights player, but you haven't been around in a while, you might want to check it out again. Get it off the old the bookshelf there and dust it off, because these guys are now playing on a massive, massive map. And they have 3 different points of contention. So it should be really, really interesting. Right now we're on the Piper Farm. Okay, here we go. We see Union off in the distance here. It's like we've also got Union already moving around. I'm not sure what's... Oh, no, those are Confederates. So not sure what they're... Oh, these are the artillerymen being prepared, and you know that's Alabama German Legion. These boys are going to be deadly with the big guns. So this is a really interesting map. I got to get my bearings here. Okay, so we are... Is this the Piper Farm? I don't think so. Excuse me, it is not. So let's see if we can get a look around. First thing you got to do in this game, you look for the Mama Farm on fire. So where is that? Whoa, that's way over there. Okay, so we are probably by, historically, the middle bridge. There's Antietam Creek. Okay. So it looks like we're in a, like the Pry Ford map area, maybe? Hard to say. But the Union is this way, so let's go take a look at them. We'll get a bird's eye view of the map as we go across. Man, what a beautiful map this is. Oh yeah, there's Burnside Bridge. Okay, okay. So is this the middle bridge or is this the upper bridge? Where are we? Can't be the upper bridge. The Muma Farm way over there. Well, it could be. Maybe this is the upper bridge. Because the Muma Farm is down there. Is that our south? Yes, it is. So essentially, this looks to be the upper bridge. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. This is a part of the map that we have never really used before or seen. Makes it brand new. No wonder guys are really digging Conquest. It's a whole new map. Okay, the clock has started. Let's go get an eyeball on these Yankees and see how they're going to attack this. My understanding is basically there are A, B, and C points of contention. The game kind of expects each company to have their own, and as soon as you capture one of those points of contention, it will start a morale bleed on the opponent. And whoever catches that third one in the middle, that B over there, they should catch more morale, and it should drop the opposing units. So they're going to be fighting over all three of these, and my understanding as well, another cool feature here, you know how I love flag bearers. We got flag poles, and the flag bearers have to actually hoist the flag onto that pole. So the clock's about to start. I'm sorry, I misspoke before. 40 minutes, and the clock starts. We're going to go in with the Confederates here, sit back, relax, and enjoy the fun. And as far as the history is concerned, guys, you know, it's really a time I wish I had Gary Edelman or Chris White here to give us the real history. But basically, my history is limited to this area. I know that the Union Army came across, so that's where Hooker and Mansfield came across early, and later Franklin and everybody else, to my understanding, pretty much the Union came across the middle bridge, or I'm sorry, the north bridge, upper bridge they call it. So. All right, they're on the move. Let's see what these pesky Confederates can do. 8th Alabama and 8th Florida. You know what that means. They make up Anderson's division, and they've got the 3rd Alabama with them again. Oh, man, this is a repeat of last week. We saw that brutal attack by the Alabama, and then the 3rd Alabama coming in to reinforce. Yeah, dude, Ulti, you're right. This is epic, and again, just much love to the Campfire Games and how they keep making this game better. All right, the NSK, these are our Dutch friends. Dumb Noah out in front. They're going straight for that A. This is awesome, man. A huge map, though. A lot more for me to cover. You know, guys, we need to think about getting into a situation where we do multiple commentaries. I can't be the only person that thinks that this is interesting. I guess everybody else just wants to fight. I can't blame them. Be cool to have different events, though. We could pull them all together and show everybody what's happening every week. But man, this one has to be most epic of the week. Look at how beautiful that is. All right, I want to see the flag bearer. Who's going to do it? James Ryan's got a flag. The world is right, in my opinion. And they're passing it by. They're not even going for the A flagpole. The enemy has captured point C, so the Union going straight for the flag. The Confederates, however, passing right by the first flagpole. They're not going to waste a whole lot of time. Man, and they're moving as one force. I love this. Got a super nerd boner here. Oh, First Virginia. Hadn't seen these boys in a while. Welcome back, Captain Greasy. Man, just a flood of Confederates. Oh, and the Union not wasting any time either. Capturing 2 of the points of contention already. And the Confederates now down by 2. They're going to be losing some serious morale. Man, I love this mode. We just got to have hundreds and hundreds of men on this map now. That's all we need at this point. All right, Confederates are going to cross in force. Here they are at the creek. But the Union, they're going to try to stop them. And you ought to know it's Captain Frank in the 52nd New York. Not a lot of men with him today, but just as brave as always, holding that road. Oh my God. Being absolutely destroyed by the massive Confederate force trying to cross. And Frank knows he can't hold up the whole Confederate army by himself. And orders the withdrawal, but he's got reinforcements coming up. And that's Captain Johnson, the 5th U.S. Cav. All right, Confederates now have decided they wanted that point A after all, and they went back for it. But the Union ahead, 2 points of contention to 1. And I gotta feel like the Confederates need to get across this creek. If the Union are able to hold them, it's gonna be a long day. The Confederates only have 1 of those points of contention on this side of Antietam Creek. So a lot of good new cinematic views here. Being that we're fighting in a different area of the map. So we'll take a few of them. Well, I heard charge bayonets and I was in the vicinity of 8th Alabama German Legion, so let's go with them. We know how this goes. Oh, the whole army is coming across. Look at this. How pretty. Wow. Cross the Potomac into Maryland. And at a sunken lane, we made our stand. Look away. Confederate Army trying to make a push here, but they are still down on tickets. Oh, and the Alabama German Legion doing it again. They've got the bayonet. They're going for point of contention B. Well, and then they've turned away. Not sure what's going on here. Oh, looking for cover. Don't blame them there. A lot of fire coming in. And you can see we do have Union coming this way. 14th Louisiana. I've lost the 8th Florida. And they're coming across in a solid front. I love this. There's 8th Alabama. Probably Florida on their flank here. Or the 3rd Alabama down here. They flanked all the way around. This smells like 8th Florida to me. 1st Virginia. These boys like to move as well. You know that. And it looks like 1st Virginia might be playing skirmishers today. Oh, the Union have incredible ground here. This high ground. So beautiful. And I'm sure for the Union, this is just very fun. Just sitting right up here, up on the hill. Great view of the Confederates as they come through the woods. An uphill battle for the Confederates, you might say, quite literally. But it is a game of strategy, so we do have another point of contention over here, a point of contention C, and you can tell it looks like we've got Confederates trying to sneak over that way. Can they get all the way to the North Bridge and sneak across this creek? These are our Dutch friends, along with the 7th South Carolina.
7th South Carolina, we're going to check out the
So they might be skirmishers at this point. And the Confederates have crossed over. but getting a lot of resistance and trying to get over on that left flank of the Union. You see them moving now. And that's the Alabama German Legion doing it right there. Juicy Boss doing a little recon. Tiberius moving them out to the Union flank. And we have more Confederates coming this way. This is a great plan. You want to talk strategy, that's how you do it. You get on the flank and you push them off that position. And they can see the point of contention be right in front of them. That Yankee flag just flying in their faces as a sign of disrespect. And the Union holding this position. But for how long? So we got the 4th New Jersey here, 56th Virginia trying to hold this spot, but they're in small clumps. 52nd New York, of course, finding the hottest spot on the battlefield once again. And the Union knows the longer the way... Oh, wow. Frank going down along with half of his crew. An amazing volley by the Confederates. And they're still moving. You see them. They want to get all the way in behind the Union. And they are making a good run of it. You see it. Captain Greasy, 1st Virginia. Getting around in the back door of the Union force. And Frank's men are still there. But torn to pieces. You can see, again, continuous volleys. And Bluebellies falling. And if they're going to protect this point of contention, they're going to have to get some men up here really quick. And you can see them moving. Here they go. Union on the move. That's Captain Slaughter, 56th Virginia, swinging around. And now it's Alabama's turn to feel what it's like to be flanked. But you can see them, Alabama, well-trained, turning to face the new threat. But we've got a Yankee huzzah. The Confederates are engaged. That second point of contention really starting to show up for the Union. The Alabama German Legion holding their own. Not easy to push these boys off when they want to hold a position. And we got the flag bearer running back, trying to get out of combat, out of danger. So as of now, the Union in control of the field. Confederates a long way from their original spawn, still kind of trying to push out of the woods. This frontal assault not having a lot of short-term gains. 20th Georgia is here. You see Colonel Jumbo. We got more Confederates on the move, going to the left this time. These are our Dutch friends, the NSK.
What's going on?
And there's Union right there. Dumb Noah said, what's going on? Lamell Todd said, death, son. 18th North Carolina coming out of the woods. And they know they've got the advantage. Here they come with the bayonet. And whatever Confederates are left, pinned to a tree or worse. And we have more Confederates pinned down. 14th Louisiana. Along with the Jeff Davis boys. And the Union just really holding this hill. Not having a lot of threats at this point. Confederates have tried to get around that left flank. They're still trying it. The Alabama are still over there. And you see the Union finally having to rush forces in this direction to hold off the 8th Alabama. But look how many Union soldiers the 8th Alabama is commanding by themselves, pretty much. I think they're the only ones over here. So the Alabama German Legion holding half the Union Army. This is an opportunity for the Confederates if they can use it to take advantage of this situation. As you can see, the Union fleeing from the Confederate front. For the most part, we do still have Union over here. And that's the 18th North Carolina, who have just gotten rid of the Confederate skirmishers over here.
besten zwei fahren.
Right wheel.
And he's marching straight into the Confederates.
Noch in der Battle Line, meine Freunde.
We'll go with him.
Ja, Charge bayonet. Und
No, he's not waiting around. He's going straight in. He sees that flag through the trees. See if he surprises them. Nope. They saw him coming. 3rd Alabama, ready for it. NSK's with him. 8th Florida's here too. Looks like a mixed bag here. And the Union pushing right through. They're going to get some more NSK. A hard attack for the 18th. But they're doing it. The Tar Heels making a strong push. Oh, man, Lamel going down right at the end there. And the Confederates hightailing it across the creek. So a great attack by Lamel Todd and the 18th North Carolina. And so the Confederates attack seemed to have stalled, but the right is starting to pile up. And you see more movement. There's going to be Jumbo and the 20th Georgia. Where's the 8th Florida? I have not seen them this whole time. Of course, this map is so new to me. I don't even know. They might be in a really great location. I can't find them.
They're coming to our right.
All right, so the Alabama German Legion, they see they have been flanked here, or they're in the process of it. Hey, Ulti, thanks, man. I appreciate the diamonds. And this is your 2nd U.S. Cav, Captain Eddie and the boys. Look at that nice spread out formation they got going on there. Hard to hit. They're right. This is a really nice and strong position, as you can see the flank of the 8th Alabama here. So the Confederates really struggling to get, oh, hey, thanks again. Really struggling to get a foothold on the other side. Congregating around the flag here. There's our 8th Florida. They must have been in the thick of things because they're back here reinforcing, so let's go with them back into combat. Mr. Hogg is here. Radberg, been around for a while. Jeb Stewart. And a lot of new names, so yeah, keep on coming back, boys. Do this every weekend. It's a lot of fun.
It's like more, yeah, more for them this man.
Your eyes peeled, boys.
Oh. There's
But my company, make ready.
left, ready.
Take aim, left oblique.
Take aim. East,
Left
east.
smokers. Fire. Reload. One of those, I think. Get ready, we're gonna fuck them up, boys.
True, boys.
Aim for their chest, boys. Aim for their chest.
Ready.
B take aim.
Take it.
Fire. Reload.
Good job, Market.
That's right out of the way of a bullet to the
Come on,
fucking
boys. We can get them in one volley. Let's fuck them up. Show them how we do it. Company take aim.
Aim. Stomachs, boys. Aim.
And you can see the effectiveness of the fire there. First shot's going a little high. Second shot's getting a lot better. Enough to convince the Union that this position is probably not tenable. And they're going to get out of here. That was Lamel Todd in the 18th North Carolina. All right, you hear another huzzah. The Confederates taking losses. Man, that second point of contention really making a huge difference. And this conquest mode showing itself early. 22 minutes left in the match. Here come the 3rd Alabama. Our Russian friends are tenacious fighters, and they are ready to go to the front. Will they have support from the 8th Alabama, 8th Florida? There comes the 8th Florida right there. You see the Alabama and the Florida starting to group up here. The Confederates trying to get a foothold on the Union shore, and Florida going right up the road here in the heat of the battle. There is the Alabama. And so as the Alabama retreats in front of the rifles, is that the Alabama? It is. Alabama German Legion repositioning right in front of the Florida. So the Florida's going to come in right in time to help the Alabama. And the 3rd Alabama coming with them as well. So let's see if this time the Confederate attack will be able to make a strong push all the way through. You see Jumbo in the 20th Georgia here also trying to help out.
Oh, Floridians. Hey, guys.
And the Floridians always trying to find the flank. Look for the name Sherman. That's ulti. Hey, there he is. Private Sherman. It looks like the Floridians have found the skirmishers for the Union here. That's part of the Irish and the 56th. They've got a flag and they're hightailing it out of here. 20 minutes left in the match. The Confederates need to get serious about getting that point of contention. But you can see how difficult that is. And the 4th New Jersey up here on this hill, they've got to love this position. And this is what this game is all about. Just got to get bigger servers so we can have thousands of men on this field. But I have confidence with computers. We will get there eventually. It is going to be epic. There's Captain Frank, 52nd New York. Always in the hottest spot of the battlefield, and they found it again. Incredible fire coming through. And they're not ready to give this up yet. You see the guy doing the death boogie there. And I heard that you could swing the flag, and Jeb Stewart was swinging it there for the 8th Florida behind that tree. And the Florida having to withdraw. They've lost a lot of men. Danny getting excited because he has Union behind him. They ran almost right into him. That's the 2nd U.S. Cav under Captain Eddie, so heads up. Danny, once again, saving the 8th Florida from that one. It's hard to see the enemy. And what a great team the Floridians have, right? Hogg leading the men. In that case, Danny has his eyeballs out, says, hey, heads up, we're running right into them. And so they were able to stop, redeploy, and look at this, saved all of these men. So that's Teamwork 101 right there, boys. Take a lesson from one of the greatest units in the UEC. And here come, speaking of great units, here comes the 20th Georgia. And you can see the Confederates, they don't like those Yankees behind them. Oh, a strong push right now. 3rd Alabama charging in with the bayonet, but this is a strong position for the Union. And the Cav doing their best to stay alive under the brutal force of the 3rd Alabama. Your team neutralized point C. Okay, they've done it. They were able to get onto the back here. Let's go join them at now the strategic point of the field. Now it's the Union's turn to start losing some morale as the Confederates begin to hoist their flag. Well, maybe not. They don't have a flag to hoist. They're not going to take it, but they took it away from the Union, and that is just as important. You see the 7th South Carolina, our skirmishers, along with some of our Dutch friend, Dum Noah, and the NSK. 1st Virginia's here as well. So a great position for the Confederates. They're going to have to draw Union this way. Or if they can draw a Confederate company this way, they can actually hoist a flag and take that point of contention. There's one in the general vicinity, and that's the Alabama German Legion. Too bad Tiberius can't see all points of the field at the same time, right? This is where these units really depend on runners, but I'm not sure what the strategy is, if they want to take those quickly or not. All right, apparently they do, because we have captured, the Confederates have now captured Point C. Now, I didn't see a flag bearer. Okay, there he is. There's the flag bearer. I was going to say, I didn't see a flag bearer in the area, but obviously he was there, and now the Confederates have gained 2 of the points of contention. How will the Union come to this spot? And you can see the Confederates have the ones on the corners, if you will, and this B is kind of now standing all on its own. And with the Confederates continuing to make strong pushes right up the middle, it's going to be hard for this Union to have a force big enough to get over there and take that point of contention back. But we'll see, because this is their spawn point. So they're going to be able to get a lot of troops there very, very quickly. But Alabama is holding the edge here. This might have been their plan all along, because it's going to be hard to cross the creek with the Alabama shooting down on you. But man, what a fantastic map. Look at how beautiful this is. Let's go with the Union as they try to cross. This is the 18th North Carolina. The Tar Heels. I just love this terrain. And they're still going. And that's the crazy Delawares. Captain Stricker trying to get in. They may have surprised the Confederates, but they're going to have a surprise of their own as the Alabama German Legion is turning this direction. And that's not great news for the Tar Heels. We got more Union streaming this way, however, in the Alabama. They're about to be enveloped. So they're going to have to get some more Confederate help over here if they're going to hold this position.
Komm doch, die Entfernung treffen wir die alle.
Macht das gut, Männer, ihr macht das gut, die holen wir.
Well, the Delaware not having a whole lot, 18th North Carolina not getting a whole lot of reinforcements of their own, so really need to get away from this spot. All right, there you go. You can see it, it's working. Now the Union is engaged. You hear the rebel yell. 14-14 left in the match. So far, I don't know about you, but I am loving this conquest. Just an amazing new aspect of the game, and I have complete confidence that the developers are going to add even more in the near future. All right, 8th Alabama German Legion moving once again to the edge of the creek. They're going to defend this position if they can. And with reinforcements, that's going to be just a little bit easier. Private Bear, Private Wolf, we got James Ryan with the flag. We know all these men. And so as the Alabama wait, they're not going to have to wait long, by the way. Here come the Union. But as the Alabama wait and catch their breath, the Confederates slowly getting the advantage, and this is Johnson in the 5th U.S. Looks like Lieutenant Parker out front.
Come on, we practice this all drill for a reason. We've got reloads and bayonets. We don't normally do this, but watch our shift, so I know everybody's moved. I'm going to wait till I see everyone's ready, then we go. We're not wasting any more time.
And they're going to form an attack here.
As soon as you're ready, watch our shift. Reloads and bayonets.
Just go behind Michael.
When I see everyone's ready, we're going. I'm not waiting any more time.
We'll go with you, Lieutenant Parker.
Low B's at the back so you can catch up. Double quick, forward.
Double quick, forward.
These men going into combat just as real Union soldiers would have done on that day, September 17th, 1862. And the Confederates now have also neutralized Point B. Uh-oh. This is a real problem for the Union. They're about to lose the 3rd point of contention. And Parker going right into the teeth of the 8th Alabama over there. But he's changed his mind. Okay, that has changed the game. This 3rd point of contention going down. Who's responsible for it? Let's have a look. Yeah, you should have known. 8th Florida and the NSK over here. So now the Confederates have engaged a counterattack. 2:46 left in the match. This is amazing. I've never seen this before. I don't know how this is going to work. There's no point of contention line. It's just a timer, and they're begging the Union to come back in here and take this point of contention away. 2:32 left in the match at this point, and the Union, they're going to have to take this bait. And you can hear the Confederates are now breaking, even though they do own the field. 2:20 left in the match. Where are the Union? There they are. That's the 5th U.S., I'll bet, under Johnson. They lured them out. Now, will the Confederates spring the trap and destroy the 5th U.S.? Here they are. And here they come, Confederates. Flushing out behind the wagon, and the 5th U.S. under a brutal fire. Great strategy. You hear Hogg with the command to charge, and what is left of the 5th U.S. will be soon completely destroyed. There's the flagman. He's trying to get out of there. Run, Kane. Don't look back. All right, more Union coming this way. It's Slaughter and the 56th Virginia. 1:32 left in the match. They're coming straight with the bayonet. And the Confederates a long way from home. Where's the flagman? And the Union has got Point C back. There are 3 battles going on simultaneously. It's so difficult to keep up with all of them. Sorry, guys, I am trying. You can see the Confederates doing their job. 2 Yankees here trying to raise their flag under protest. And here come more 8th Florida. They're pouring in. You can see the flag was coming down. 52 seconds left. The Union now taking losses. And the Union have taken contention point C, but will it be enough? They have broken the counterattack. 11:42 left in the match. And they've now taken point A. Oh, wow, the Confederates doing their best. But now, how fate has swung against them as the Union have taken back 2 of the 3 points of contention with 11 minutes left in the match. Who's responsible for this bravery? It's the Irish and the 4th New Jersey. Right up in the face of the Confederates and Frank in the 52nd New York. This will stem the tide of Confederate reinforcements, and you can see they're trying to get out of there as we speak. An amazing turn of events. And the Union has now captured point A. This is the Confederates' first point of contention. And you can see we got a Rambo flying through there. No, it's not a Rambo. It's the 14th Louisiana. Just not a lot of them left now. A brave attack, but a futile one, and the Union now go back up 2-1 with 10:39 left in the match. Really exciting so far. How are you guys liking it? Put it in the comments, right? Tell us. Love it, hate it, or anywhere in between. All right, so 10:20 left, and the Confederates now in a tight spot because as they start to build up, they're going to have to get back this point of contention at least, and they're already breaking. So I'm not really sure how those rules go. I'm sure pretty soon they're going to get to a final push just because of morale and the morale bleed that's happening because of them losing 2 of the 3 points of contention. And this third one, B, not looking super secure. We do have the 7th South Carolina here, but they're a small skirmish group, and I doubt they're going to be able to do much if the Union attacks. You see the rest of the Confederates pulling away. They want to put a little bit more heat on that point of contention A there. So the question is, how long before the Yankees decide the Confederates are no longer on point B?
Stones we were, because there's an open field.
Company shoulder arms,
Go
face.
to right.
Shoulder,
right.
right face.
And double quick, forward mark.
Right,
Right
double
face,
quick.
hit the double.
7th SC, we're going to try and hold B.
All right, they got a plan. They shared it with the 7th South Carolina.
Back to B on Gomez.
And Gomez falling in. I love this teamwork, man.
We will lose because of going to catch.
Come on, boys.
So they want to get in behind it. But this is interesting that the Confederates are not trying to get back A. I guess they really are. I guess they're just figure that they're going to have people coming down from spawn anyway, so it's not going to be that big of a deal. But and it looks like they're doing it, so it looks like they're going to be taking it back here as we speak. Confederate flag going up the pole here. And that sounds like Alabama German Legion. Nope, third Alabama. Large Confederate force just leaving this area. You can see them hoisting down the Union flag, and they're going to hoist up the Confederate one. This is beautiful animation. Again, I cannot say it enough. Campfire Games, we really knocked it out of the park with this conquest. I love it. And there you have it. They've done it. 3rd Alabama taking back point of contention A, and now that means the Confederates are in the lead 2-1 on points of contention. And they're trying to cross again en masse. Here they go. It's 20th Georgia. Colonel Jumbo.
Melee mode.
You hear them calling for melee mode. They're immediately going for the bayonet. They got the 4th New Jersey out in front of them, going for the point of contention. They want to take it back. You see, yeah, Sergeant Fatty with the flag. He wants it back. But I don't know how much of a fight it's going to be. There's a lot of Confederates coming this way. And we got more waiting in the wings that Lieutenant Exel was not counting on. And Sergeant Fatty's going to do his best, but he's going to be killed. And there it is. Jumbo doing it with a pistol. And the Confederates securing point of contention B. We got more Union streaming in this way. 6 minutes left in the match. They're going after Gomez. Oh no, run, Gomez. You got one behind you. Don't turn around. All right. Joseph Zawar, he finally decided to get back to his unit. As the 52nd over here trying to cause a little disruption to get the Confederates' attention. They've done it. And they're going to have to get out of there. Too many Confederates, just too hot at this point. So, 5:37 left in the match. Does it come down to kills? Does it come down to number of flags? Does it come down to morale? I don't know. I really don't know the answer to that question. We're going to find out. But so far, just in the first match, I'm having a hell of a time. I hope you are too. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more of this content. I want to make it. Oh man, the Confederates have now secured, or have neutralized point C. They haven't secured it yet. And we got a lot of Yankees over here, so this is going to be a hell of a fight. Let's see what happens. That's going to be our Dutch friends, the NSK. They've been able to get the flag down. Can they get another flag up? That's Jeb Stewart of the 8th Florida. Let's see if they want to do it. Go on, Jeb. Get that flag up that flagpole. Hog knows they're going to get a lot of company real quick, and we already have them coming this way. Union streaming in right where the Florida were. They would have been on the flank, but they're not now. Lamel Todd coming in, and they're going to hit the Confederates hard. As Stewart tries to get the flag up the pole, we'll stay with the 8th Florida. And it looks like the Florida have done it. They've held up. The Union's still here, but not in great numbers. And the counterattack. 2:57 left in the match. The Confederates have done it. They've captured all 3 points of contention again for the second time. But the Union coming in with the whole enchilada. There's Captain Eddie in the 2nd U.S. hitting them hard, but both sides are now breaking. And here come Stricker and those crazy Delawares. Can the Florida do it again? Not much left of the Florida Hog going down. The NSK trying to get out. A flood of boys in blue coming to this area. Stricker's done it. He's pushed the Confederates off, and they're going to try to get that flag down. You see it coming down the pole as we speak. Well done by the Union to get one of their points of contention back with 2:10 left in the match on the counter clock. This thing is just going back and forth and back and forth. I love this. This is what we've wanted out of War of Rights for a long time. Has more of a hell let loose feel, you know, where you can have multiple points where you can attack. It's just beautiful. Well, you can see not a lot of Confederates here. And the Union waiting on a flag. This is a little nail-bitey because we only got 1:29. I don't know how long it takes to get a flag up that pole, but we're about to find out. Where is the Union flag bearer? Who's going to be the hero? Looks like a unit coming in. Here we go. Schneider, 18th North Carolina. He's got the flag. 1:15. All right, so he got it attached at 1:10. Let's see how long it takes to get up there.
About face, everyone, about face, about face. About face, about face. There we go. Alrighty, move up to the fence line, move to the fence line. On the fence.
Looks to be about 30 seconds, so. All right, the counterattack is broken. We're back to the regular game clock. 3:44 left in the match. The Confederates holding 2 points of contention on the field, but they are having some heat here, doing a great job of surrounding the Unions at this point of contention B. They've done it multiple times, springing the trap every time the Union tries to come in. This time it's the 3rd Alabama doing it to them. But every time they kind of come up this hill, the Confederates just spring out of the grass and destroy them. So a masterful display here by the Confederates. Early on, I thought they were having a hard time getting across that creek, but once they did and established a beachhead, really hard for the Union. The Confederates hit them on the right, then the left, and then the center. And Todd's been all over this field today. Here they are again, the Tar Heels. It's got a large unit. And it's really hard for units like the 18th North Carolina, 52nd New York. These guys play not only War of Rights, but they're also trying to play Battle Cry of Freedom, which is another Civil War type game. They're different. In my opinion, I think Battle Cry of Freedom's great, but it's more arcadey, where this is just more immersive. But to be honest, from my point of view, the camera in this thing is just so much better. for now, but that game's growing too. And so these companies that have to try to get men to show up to both events, it's really tough. So well done. And you can see now we're on last stand for the Confederates. So this is going to get sticky here. They do have 2 out of the 3 points of contention with only 2 minutes left, but they're still attacking. Here comes Jumbo and the 20th Georgia against Lamel and the 18th North Carolina Tar Heels. So just any time the Union gets out into this open area, they are enveloped and destroyed by the Confederates. You can see them moving around here. This is their version of the Pry Ford map, and they're doing a great job defending this 1 point of contention, but you got to remember there are 3 now that you have to defend. And it looks like so far so good on A. Not a lot of Union in that area. They're all concentrating on point of contention B, and so the Confederates only have to do this for another 1 minute 26 seconds. But who's going to get the win? How is it decided? Both sides breaking. The Confederates now gone to a last stand. Oh, you see that guy doing a death boogie out there. And you can see Union flags laying on the field. 1 minute left in this match. What can the Confederates do? They try to take as few losses as possible. Here come the Union. They're also in a last stand. So the Confederates, with that second point of contention, really making it a mess for the Union. 40 seconds left. We got more Confederates pouring in to the point of contention. It all comes down to this. 34 seconds left. What a match. If you've watched this one, you've seen a doozy. Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna win? The Confederates have taken back this section of the field. 18 seconds left. Will it be enough to secure the victory? So let's see what happens here. A draw. Oh, wow. It does that? Oh, I don't know about a draw. Oh, man. I don't know how I feel about a draw, dude, because they're going to draw every time. Man, what a great battle. It's that counterattack. Casualties, boy. Over 1,200 now. Over 1,300, 1,400 casualties. Almost 1,400 casualties. Pretty intense. And they're calling it a draw. Well, technically the Union did lose more men. Not by much, though. I mean, geez. You want to... That was hectic for sure. And they're calling it a draw. Well, I'll leave that up to you. See what you guys decide. Well, if you like that, make sure to hit that like button. Consider subscribing. Until next time, my name is JOEHOVA, and I'll catch you later. Goodbye. All right, we're going to pop into the next episode here. And I know the stream is lagging today. I apologize. I think I know why, though. I was doing a test, and it kind of showed me exactly what I thought it was. So I'll switch it back next time. I don't want to screw up the stream right here. All right, we'll do second battle of the weekend. Oh, and tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. That's going to be really, really late for my European friends, or really early, you might say. I've been invited by a North American unit to do their battle as well. So the 8th, I think it was the 8th Connecticut, invited me. So we'll be doing that. So if you guys wanted to pop in and see that battle, you can see that as well. I'm not sure if they're doing skirmish or conquest yet.
While in the merry month of May, the funny old master had left the girl and children.
Vai ser o músico profissional.
Закричу хоть бы нас
Roasted goblin.
Gotta love the
All right, let's get our intro here. Greetings from Cuyahoga Falls. My name is Jehovah. Welcome to War of Rights. It's Saturday, and we're hanging out with the UEC. So thank you to everyone in the UEC for once again allowing me to view these awesome battles. And this weekend, something special. Conquest. First time on the channel. I've never actually watched a Conquest map until the previous battle that we just had. And boy, was it a doozy. So let's get our bearings here since these maps are completely brand new. We find the Mama Farm. That's how we know where we are on the field. So that means that if that's the Mama Farm there on fire, that's probably Sunken Lane area maybe? Hard to say. And is this the Antietam Creek? It is. So far so good. These maps have all been on, looks like the east side of Antietam Creek, which is pretty awesome. These are not areas of the map that we normally play. And this one is different. So this looks like the Middle Bridge area. Very interesting. I like what they've done here. So if this is in fact the Middle Bridge, that means, yeah, the Bloody Lane is right out there. Yeah, you can see. Oh yeah, that's the roulette farm, right there, the roulette house. So here's where we are, and this is probably around the position of the Union guns that fired into artillery hell that morning of the 17th. So really, really interesting. I got to learn these areas of the map, but I like how they're doing that. But I always thought that the map that they made for this game, Burnside's Bridge, was at the position of the Middle Bridge. But I guess, I don't know. This is Burnside's Bridge, right? The map? Yeah. Okay, so even though this is Burnside's Bridge, historically, this bridge would be kind of the Middle Bridge, I think, in that position. Yeah, because that's definitely the Bloody Lane and the Roulette Lane are right over there. So this would be the Middle Bridge, but in the game to, you know, condense it because they are making this huge map, they just put the Burnside's Bridge at the Middle Bridge, which is fine. But historically, it would be further down that way. But yeah, this is really dope. So basically, it's the Burnside Bridge map, it looks like, and parts that we've never played on before. So this is going to be really, really cool. I'm excited about it. So one of the points of contention here, near the Union artillery. So that'll be really interesting. Look at the terrain, too. So beautiful. All right, so where is B? Okay, B is right here at this little farmhouse right by the bridge. Very nice. And then the Confederate point of contention. Where is A? Oh, A is the bridge. Okay. Oh, wow. So you have to control the bridge, but you don't have to cross it. That's pretty cool. So control the bridge, but you don't have to cross it. Very interesting. All right, the clock has started. The men are moving out. Let's see how they decide to attack it. And we'll go with the Confederate force as they attack the position. It's almost like a meeting engagement, though, right? So 7th South Carolina out front. NSK going with them. So actually, we followed the Confederates last time. Let's follow the Union. See how they go about getting the points of contention that they want. See, we've already got artillery going. Union wasting no time getting a gun barking here. And that's your 52nd New York. See Fleischer there on the Carter. J.J. Carter as well on the gun. All right, well, here come the Union. Looks like they are going to secure that first one very quickly here. 52nd New York, Captain Frank in the van. Such beautiful big maps. Let's just let the game speak for itself for a minute, shall we?
Straße runter, rechts und es ist frei.
Soll ich die Fahne hilfen?
Ja.
Ja, hier passt noch.
Hier auf der anderen Seite. Auf der anderen Seite. Da ist das Seil. Ja,
Wenn du die Fahne hochgezogen hast, Richard,
It's like having a little bit of a hard time getting the flag there. It must be a small hot box. Or hit box, I should say. Alright, Confederates already making a strong push here, going for point of contention A, bypassing point of contention B for the moment. God, look at all the Union heading for the bridge. A lot of Confederates too, but not as many as the Union. And you can see heading this way out front, that's going to be Colonel Jumbo, 20th Georgia. They're going to defend Burnside's bridge. And they're going to try to capture it first.
5 files left.
Oh, yeah. 5 left.
And you can see the Union coming through the clearing. And the Confederates, I was going to say, are they crossing the bridge?
They're on the snake fence.
So as the Union try to come down the fence, the Confederates are going to try to hit them when they're spread out, but they need to get that point of contention if they can. All right, so the Confederates have now captured point A and point B. Ooh, a brutal volley, and the flagman going down while it's on the pole. Somebody's going to have to get out there and get it. Buzzard's doing it. Gonna try to hoist it. Jesse's got the other one.
Flag, get back to your unit. I got it.
Check.
Res low.
Yeah, Jesse, come back here, Jesse. Come back here. Left, right, bud.
Look at the bravery. First Lieutenant Buzzard under heavy fire. He's hoisting that flag. And he did it. He's got the point of contention.
14 delay.
Aim low, boys.
Great job, Buzzard.
Join the Georgia on the left.
20th.
All right, so the Confederates have done it early this time. They have 2 of the 3 points of contention, but the Union not giving it up so easy, making an early attack on point of contention B here. You can see that's the 5th U.S. under Johnson. They've kind of fallen back away from it. They want to hit Jumbo in the flank here, but they got Confederates on their own flank to worry about. And that's going to be 8th Florida. Do they know that they are here? Oh, Fritsch knows they're here. He's trying to sneak up on them. Here they go. Let's see if they can do it.
Hold independent fire!
Right in the backs of the 5th U.S. Cav, the 8th Florida, smashing into the Union. Johnson and the boys never saw it coming. And Bugler Butler trying to get out with the flag. Don't look back now. Oh, and he goes down. Whiteman trying to get it. And sneaking away, able to get out of there. So a great job by the 8th Florida sneaking up on the 5th Cav. And they're moving out. Alright, the Union's still in heavy force coming at the bridge. You can see they're making progress down this wall. Can they take the spot from Jumbo and the 20th Georgia? This is Slaughter and the 56th along with the Irish. We got a mixed bag here. Some 10th guys in here. 4th Rhode Island. You can see the Union have gotten to the point where they're kind of clumping together, getting close to the Confederate line, but also under a heavy fire. Jumbo and the boys from the 20th along with the 14th Louisiana guarding this position. A good defensive spot for the Confederates. And you can see why half the Union Army came this way and are still pressing in. And the Confederates, look at this deep push into the Union. All the way across the map, the Confederates making a massive jump. This is your 8th Alabama German Legion, and they want that 3rd point of contention, and the 2nd U.S. trying to hold off half the Confederate Army.
Yannick, no.
Oh, Ulti, is that the new green heart method if you hoist it under fire? Because he was definitely under fire. There were a lot of bullets. All right, you can see the Confederates trying to get to the point of contention, but they have Eddie behind him. And the 2nd Cav in a lot of trouble. They better get over that fence quick. You heard the command, run, run, run. I think that's officially out of the playbook. Run, run, run. And there you go. The Confederates have neutralized C, and they're about to run their own flag at the pole, but the Confederates have lost point of contention A. As we moved away, the Union able to sweep in down the wall and get to that spot. Let's check it out. Wow, you can see all the blood and guts from the Confederates there, but a determined push by the Union, and they were able to do it. So now the Confederates in a little bit of trouble. Most of their guys halfway up the field trying to take their own point of contention and losing the bridge. There you go. The Union has done it. They now have control of Burnside's bridge. The Irish, along with Slaughter in the 56th. And you can see as well the Confederates now capturing the Union position. They're all the way up in the face of the Union. And anybody that ever played real-time strategy knows you want to put your offense right up front, right up close to the enemy village. That's what they're doing here by getting to that spawn point. And you can see Confederates still pushing. Trying to get to the cover before the Union can. You can see they're kind of meeting in the corner. That's Frank, 52nd New York. Here come the 1st Virginia, 7th South Carolina with them. Oh, the new views are so exciting. Captain Greasy trying to do it with the pistol. Put it away, ran out of bullets. Time to bring out the saber. And the Confederates finding success in the corn as they push the 52nd New York completely off of that corner. But here come the reinforcements. Johnson and the 5th U.S. steamrolling in and completely destroying the 1st Virginia. Greasy's looking around. He's all by himself with a sword. But the Confederates still in control of 2 out of 3 of the points of contention, and they're going for the bridge. Here they go. Well, it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll here. Boy, you can see the Union have really piled up there. So 8th Florida here, going to have to make an assault against half the Union Army. That's not going to be an easy task.
Company, guard. Forwards, march. Forward.
Let's go.
At the double forward march.
One forward, we are moving to your...
Here they go.
Do you see the enemy unit right side of the flagpole? Or actually, yeah, right side of the flagpole. There's one flag. Or actually, they have a fucking stonewall.
All right, you see it. Battle ready. The Union bleeding away those tickets as the Confederates now claim 2 of the 3 points of contention. And a lot of fighting still up here by point of contention C, but not a lot of units nearby. Confederates up and in the guns of the Union, taking away any opportunity that the Union might have to use these guns. Alabama German Legion. And it's going to take a lot of Yankees to push these guys off this point. And you see the Confederates slowly started collecting around this point. Man, I love this. You can just see the strategy. This is how it would have been. This is a large open area. The units are moving around, trying to avoid each other, trying to get on the flank of each other. Of course, there would have been a lot more of these men. But still, so exciting to watch. All right, here come those crazy Delawares along with the Tar Heels. They're trying to find the flank of the Confederates as well. Pushing right up the middle. We'll go with the Tar Heels. They're trying to approach that point of contention C, man, but there's a lot of Alabama up there. All right, Confederates trying to make their way to the bridge. Let's see if they're making any progress. You can see they are here. Jumbo, 20th Georgia. They defended this position. Now they have to attack it. Oh, man. This does not look pretty from this position, I can tell you that. They do have Confederates on their flank trying to help them out. It's going to be 18th North Carolina here. That's 3rd Alabama. And they've drawn the 56th out. 56 coming out with the bayonet. You see Slaughter still back near the flag. Slaughter versus Jumbo. Jumbo's got the sword. Slaughter's trying to run. He hits the dirt. Oh, man. What a ragdoll. All right. Canada here with the flag. This is not friendly territory at this point, buddy. You better get out of here. But a lot of Union flooding in. And Jumbo about to be murdered. And they've done it. The Union able to secure it. And the Union also able to drop the Confederates off point of contention C. So the 8th Alabama in the area still, but the Union able to do it. Here come Frank and the 52nd New York. Captain Eddie and the boys up here as well. They want to get this point of contention back. Want to stop the bleeding if they can, but they're going to do it right in the face of the 8th Alabama. This is what Ulti called the new Green Heart method. Let's see if they can do it under fire. Boy, it's hard when you walk into a storm of lead in front of the 8th Alabama to make any progress. And Frank just saw that for himself. Of course, he knows it well. He knows these boys. So they got to figure out a way to get that flag up that pole under fire. It's not easy. Oh, is that Cajun? Is Cajun here? I hadn't seen him. He just messaged me. Did you guys see Captain Cajun here? I didn't see him. Well, if you're here, buddy, I'll try to find you, but I didn't see you. So now each team has their own point of contention, or a point of contention for themselves. And that C is just hanging out there, and the Alabama has been defending it, but we got more Union coming this way, trying to spoil the party for the Confederates. That's going to be your 18th North Carolina. They have been absolutely everywhere this weekend. Lamel Todd got the boys with their running shoes out. I love it. But I'd say a map like this almost neutralizes artillery. Artillery, you know, can be a little OP and skirmish. But in a field like this where everybody's moving so much, unless you just trained a gun on a point of contention, one of those flagpoles, targeted in real good and just waited to lose it, then it could get really bloody. Shit, if you can get a flag up under artillery fire, I might give you a brown pants award. All right, here we go. The Union's still holding the Burnside Bridge. Slaughter and the boys are here along with the New Jersey. Confederates are not ready to give up on this position yet. They're going to keep attacking it. So about halfway through, 22 minutes left in the match. Pretty tied up at this point. Confederates making another big push toward point of contention C. POC Charlie, here we go. Boys moving in. 7th South Carolina along with the 8th Florida. Danny Fritz in the van. Here to support their comrades in the 8th, or in Anderson's division, the 8th Alabama right out in front. I see the Virginia out there as well. And Alabama under a heavy fire, and you can see the Union, they're doing it. They're taking that point of contention back. Flag is going up. The Fleischer, oh, there it is, the artillery, just like I said, perfectly timed. Hit them as they're trying to get that thing up the flagpole. They did not hit Fleischer, or is it Fisher? I'm sorry, Fisher. I'm calling you Fleischer the whole time. They didn't hit Fisher. And he got the flag up, so the Union now have 2 out of 3 of the point of contention, and they are attacking the 8th Alabama. 52nd New York, Captain Frank. Not a lot of men this weekend, but just as many balls, and they are attacking the 8th Alabama straight up front. Here comes Virginia with the bayonet. But doing it onesie-twosie, that's not going to get you victory against an experienced team like the 52nd New York. But they've done their job, shock and awe, and you can see the Confederates now battle ready with only 1 point of contention. They're on their heels at about halfway to go. Union doing a hell of a job trying to come back in this one. Private Splatter over here with this flag. He's waiting to put it up that pole, and they've run the Union off. Are they now going to approach the flagpole? They got a lot of Union back here. This was 2nd Cav, yep. 2nd and 5th Cav here together. Pretty large unit. Part of the old coalition. And clock starting to bleed away from the Confederates now. Only 1 point of contention. Which one will they attack in mass? Looks like so far they're pretty spread out, but they're still going for point of contention A. They got a large group of men over here, and we'll join them. 2 companies attacking, 1 with the bayonet. 3rd Alabama, here they come. Captain Williamson attacking into Slaughter in the 56th Virginia. And they want to put up that flag. There it is. Private Ivan Becker taking down the Union flag as we speak. And a huge flood of Confederates into this point of contention. They're about to lose it. The flag's coming down. You hear the huzzah. Both sides now engaged. Confederates really showing some muscle in the early. All right, it's neutralized. Here comes Jonesy. 20th Georgia trying to get that flag up. I wouldn't call that under fire, though, because they have completely cleared out this area. 3rd Alabama, 14th Louisiana. Silver Smurfin's in there. All right, so you see it here. The Confederates about to take that point of contention away. And now it's the Union on their heels once again. And the Confederates pushing for a point of contention C. They've had complete dominance of this map so far today. And you see the Confederates wasting no time. 18 minutes left in the match. Here come the 7th, South Carolina. They want to draw down that Union flag. More Confederates flooding into the area. Excuse me. It's the NSK. Oh, the Confederates are right here with that gun. That's why the 8th Alabama wanted up here. They wanted Tim's gun. Wow, this is danger close for the Union with such a good artillery crew so close to their ranks. You can see the 8th Alabama starting to bleed away. A lot of men dropping, but they have held this position for most of this battle. 17:31 left in the match, and the Confederates drawing down the Union flag at point of contention C. But the Union don't really want them doing that, and you can see it looks like the 52nd New York over there.
Running back.
Jargon's trying to get it down. Excuse me, but who's going to get one up? I don't see a flag over here, but that is taking away a point of contention for the Union. This is dangerous. Already engaged with less than 17 minutes left in the match. They could really start to lose a lot of morale here. And you can see it's already happening. The Union taking losses. They're not far from breaking now, and this could be danger for the boys in blue. Here comes the flag. Jeb Stewart doing it again with the flag. Can he get it up the pole in time? Trying to find the hot box. There it is. He's doing it under fire. Oh, he's dead. Shot dead. Somebody else is going to have to step up. It's nowhere, man. He's trying it. Can't quite get it. There he is. Nowhere, man. Sending it up. NSK. It's under fire. And he's definitely under fire. He's got a lot of help. There you go. Counterattack in effect. 2:56 left. The Confederates hold all 3 points of contention. And the Florida have arrived to defend this spot. Man, the Union in a really bad position now. They're backed all the way up to their own point of contention. The Confederates are holding all 3. The Union are making a strong push, but they're doing it for the bridge. Obsessed with the bridge, just like Ambrose Burnside that day. Well, that's the legend anyway. Here they come back for it one more time. Slaughter in the 56th. We'll go with them.
Hinter der Mauer sowie an der Fahne sowie auf dem Feld links von uns gleich.
Sergeant Jones? Ja. Ihr habt vergessen, ihr Bajonett aufzunehmen.
Ich weiß es nicht.
Dan? What's up, Dan? Schnell links im Feld. Hier Richtung.
Bitte.
You can see how thick the underbrush is here. And I'm sure that's why the guys are going this way. Extreme cover. But it's hard to see what you're shooting at, so they're going to pull out the bayonet. And we'll go with them. They're trying to be quiet about it. And here they go. And you can see the Confederates falling back off the fence line. 3rd Alabama. Can they hold? You can see now the Union is breaking. 42 seconds left in the counterattack. And this has been an ass whooping courtesy of the Confederates today on this field. Wow. Oh, there's Cajun. What's up, dude? Good to see you back on the channel. 13th Virginia tags on, and this is going to be it. Union trying to storm the point of contention to take the flag back. Look at Exel, he's trying to get it off the pole right now. There ain't no way. Oh, here comes Cajun. Oh, he's dead. And the CSA has secured the field. Wow, what a great victory by the Confederates. So the maps aren't ready yet, but they're going to get there. I am just so in love with Conquest, man. Thank you again to the developers. Yeah, good game, Silver Smurf, and it was great. I love this new mode, man. It's really given me, it's energized me again. You know, we've been doing UEC skirmishes for 2 years in a row, and they're fun. I love them every week, but I love the newness of this, you know. 358 to 440 again, man. The Union really taking a lot of casualties this weekend, but doing a great job. But this one was all Confederate from the word go. Well, guys, if you like that, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, my name is JOEHOVA, and I'll catch you later. Goodbye. All right, to everybody in the stream, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Again, if you're up at 3 o'clock in the morning tomorrow night and you want to watch a stream, we'll probably be doing some North American. Otherwise, if you're not awake, you know, we always put these on YouTube, so don't feel like you got to break your neck to watch it live. But if you do, we really appreciate you being here. I appreciate you talking in the chat. And Ulti, all those diamonds, man, they make my heart sparkle. So thank you guys, and until next time, we'll see you later. Goodbye.